let's go ahead and dive into the first sign that it's time to reinvent yourself in your life. And that first sign, my love, is that you are going through or have been through very recently a big breakup. You just broke up with your boyfriend. Maybe you are recently separated, or perhaps you just finalized your divorce. And now you're like, well, heck, I don't even know who I am. I have lost myself in this relationship. I feel so uncertain about tomorrow, next week. Oh my God, where do I even begin? How do I pick up the pieces? Right. And it makes sense that this is a big sign that it's time to reinvent yourself and reinvent your life. Really, it's a sign and an opportunity, an invitation to rediscover your true self-worth, to rediscover what is possible for you, and to really start creating a life that truly feels aligned, authentic, and just fulfilling for you. Okay. And I'm going to get into that more in my video next week. Second sign that it's time to reinvent yourself in your life is that perhaps you recently became a new mom. And you're like, wow, okay, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. I've already changed a lot. I'm already feeling overwhelmed. I'm already feeling disconnected from how I used to live my life. I'll raise my hand to that, right? Because I became a new mom 2 years ago. So I get you. I'm in it with you. And here's the thing, when you become a mother, right? When you step into parenthood, everything changes. Everything changes. Your values may change, your standards of relationship may change, your priorities definitely change. And you may even find that the people and things that you were once interested in, you're realizing like, I really don't care about this anymore, right? It's almost as if you are starting a new life. It's definitely a new life having a baby, but you're also, okay, this is the life that I want to start living and how I want to show up as a mother and how I want to show up in my, years in life and experiences ahead. And the number three sign that it's time to reinvent yourself in your life is that you've lost interest in your career. Maybe you've been a lawyer for a decade and you're like, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm burned out. Like, yeah, I like some aspects of it, but all the other stuff, the stress, the hours, the politics, I'm over it. I'm done. But what do I do next? Where do I go from here? Right? Or maybe you work for yourself like me. You're an entrepreneur. Maybe you have your own um, therapy business or coaching business or whatever your business is. And you're like, I love what I do, but I don't want to do it the way that I have been doing it for the past decade. I want to change things up. I want to show up this way, no longer this way, because that's what we were taught to do or that's what is right? Maybe that speaks to you or resonates with you. And that's kind of like where I'm at now too. Like how I've done my business over the last 6 years, I don't want to keep doing it that way. I want to start doing it this way. And for example, that's like YouTube. Like I don't want to be on social media that much. I want to do YouTube and share my message, spread my message this way. And it's a big learning curve, right? And it's you really having to tap into parts of yourself that are scary to tap into and to try new things and experiment. So, whatever it is, right, with your job or your career, you've lost interest, you're burned out, or maybe you don't want to do it the way that people are telling you that you need to do it. Maybe you want to do it more on your own terms, right? So, if this is speaking to you, this sign, then definitely I'm going to dive into this more in depth and in detail in the next 3 weeks when I put this video out. So definitely subscribe and I will see you in that very first video next week. But until then, definitely check out this video here because I really think you're going to like this one too.